Hello, my name is Dr. David Postlethwaite. I'm a consultant hypnotherapist with over 32 years successful experience. I would like to talk to you today about why you should only ever need one session of hypnotherapy. I am aware that there are a large number of therapists out there who will tell you that you will need multiple sessions, usually very expensive sessions. And when I hear this, I get very annoyed because it gets hypnotherapy a bad name. Personally, I've always thought that these therapists must either be very poorly qualified, if qualified at all, or they must be incompetent, or they simply don't have any faith in the therapy they're offering. Some time ago, I had a chance to talk with a therapist who was using a multi-session model, and I asked him to justify why he would need to sell his clients so many sessions. And he said to me, well, he said, first of all, for the first session, it's just about settling them in and letting them get to know me. Really? You're going to waste a whole session? You're going to charge someone an absolute fortune just so they can get to know you? I usually do it quite simply. I usually say, hello, my name's David. And I maybe tell them about my qualifications. That's it. It takes all of a minute, if that. I'm really not that exciting. So I said, okay, so what do you do on the second session? He said, oh, well, the second session, I spend explaining to them how hypnotherapy works. What? I said, they haven't come for a psychology lesson. They've come for some help. They don't need to know how it works. In fact, nobody's really quite sure how it works. There's lots of good research out there to show it does work, but there isn't any one theory about how it works. Anyway, moving on. Third session. Ah, right, he says, that's the important one. I find out what it is that they want to change. I just couldn't help but laugh. I said, a whole session, and you may be charging them hundreds of pounds to come and tell you what they want to change or for you to work out what they want to change. I'm sorry, but I have a very simple way. I just say, what is it you would like to change? No, when someone walks through my door, they know why they've come. They haven't just wandered in aimlessly. Anyway, so that's 3 sessions wasted. And he tells me now that on the 4th session, he will actually do the therapy. Well, I never. So we've wasted 4 hours and God knows how much money to get to the point that I get to within usually 15 to 20 minutes. So I said, okay, so you've carried out the therapy. Is that it now? Are you going to release them? He said, oh, no, I'm going to get them back as many times as I can to repeat the therapy. Well, I do agree it needs to be repeated, but I do that by simply giving people a recording to use themselves. And I pointed this out to him, and his response disgusted me. He said, well, David, you're never going to get rich like that, are you? Well, that's true. I'm never going to get rich. I've been doing this 30 years now. And no, I'm not rich, but I enjoy what I do. I enjoy helping people. I love it when someone phones me and says, wow, this has changed my life. Anyway, make up your own mind. Do you want to pay for lots of unnecessary sessions from a therapist who is perhaps very poorly qualified? If you'd like to have a confidential chat, you can call me on the number that's been on the bottom of the screen most of this video, or you can visit my website. You can call me 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. I'm always happy to talk. Okay, thank you for listening to me and have a good day.